Hello, and welcome to my December 2013 video game pickups. Got quite a lot here to show you, so I'm going to get started. We're going to start off differently today. We're going to start with the PS3 games I got. Now, until recently, I was able to go into Blockbusters because I know in America they don't exist anymore, but like I said, until a week or so ago, they actually still existed over here in the UK. And I managed to get a couple of good deals there before they finally closed down in my local area. One of quite a few PS3 games to start with. We've got WWE All Stars. As you know, I'm a big wrestling fan. I've got quite a few wrestling games as it is. And this one's kind of interesting. It's more of an arcadey style, almost like dream matches, like with wrestling stars from past and present. So yeah, seems pretty good so far. A lot of modes as well, which is quite good. Next up we have White Knight Chronicles. This is made by Level 5, who are also known for the Dark Cloud series, Rogue Galaxy, and most recently the excellent Ni no Kuni, which I just beat a couple of months ago. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what this is like. I've heard it's not as great as all their other games, but I only got this for around £5, I think it was. Might have even been 4, but yeah. I thought it was worth a try. And finally, on the Blockbuster front, I got Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots 25th Anniversary Edition. This was the most expensive, but even then I think it was around £7-8 with the I believe it was 50% off, like they had on all their stuff, because they need to get rid of it all. So yeah, I ended up selling my original copy, because I know this one there was less of an install required, so for that reason alone I thought I'd pick this up. Plus it's it's nice to have a special edition, so yeah. Right, next up I actually went to Game a couple of weeks ago, and I picked up for around £15 I believe it was, Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Really enjoy the Sly Cooper series. 3 is probably my favourite, closely followed by 2. 1 I did like as well, but it was kind of linear and it was unnecessarily difficult in places, especially near the end of the game. This one is more or less the same template of the other games. The only difference being it's made by a different company this time. Sazuru Games, I believe it, or Sanzuru. Picked up the series from where Sucker Punch left off, because obviously they're making the Infamous series, which I also quite like. So yeah, it's been interesting so far. I'm not too far into it. I'm only in the first stage, but so far it's not bad. Not the level of the original Sly Cooper games, but still good. And finally, I traded in a couple of games in CEX, and I was looking around. I got in-store credit, and I was looking at a couple of games, one of which I pretty much got for free because I had a lot of in-store credit, and that is Dragon Age Origins, the Ultimate Edition. Now this comes with the original game and all the DLC content that came with the game, like Dragon Age Awakening and all the other sort of DLC packs that came with it. And yeah, I've been playing for a little while. I decided to go with a mage character, human mage character, and did the prologue. Also, and now I'm in the sort of first stage of the game. It kind of moves a little bit slowly for my tastes, but other than that, I think it's interesting. I definitely want to give this game a chance, because I remember watching like previews of the game and trailers and stuff like that. I wasn't really too impressed with the core gameplay. I mean, I like BioWare and the sort of Mass Effect series that they've done previously, and this one sort of slipped me by. I'd probably give it a go, and it's not bad. It's not bad. I do plan on getting the second one at some point because I know it's drastically different, but I wanted to give that one a shot as well. But I have to get through that one first before I can do that. Next up, we have the PS2 games. Only 2 this month, but they're quite good. The first one being Odin Sphere. Pretty good game. Sort of like Dusty Legion Tale on the Xbox Live Arcade, and also Muramasa on the Wii, and I believe it's also on the PS Vita now. And this is very sort of similar. One of the last games to come out for the PS2, as far as I'm aware, and yeah, it's pretty good. The graphical style is quite good, like 2D sprites and like sort of cell shaded, I guess, and yeah, it looks really, really good. Sorry, you can't really see because of the lighting, but yeah, really good game. And also we have Metal Slug Anthology, and this comes with. Sorry, I've just got to put the light on for 1 second. It's getting really dark out there. Yeah, this comes with all the Metal Slug games: Metal Slug 1, 2, X, 3, 5, 4. No, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, and yeah. So I got confused there. But yeah, really good collection. I only got it for around. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was around £5 to £10, which is really good for the content it has. So yeah, I do remember playing Metal Slug 3 quite a bit when I had it on the PS2 like years ago, and but I really wanted to get like all of the games, and finally I do. So I can't wait to play through all of them. Next up, we have the Wii games, and these were also games I picked up in Blockbuster. The first one is kind of a cult classic for me, at least, and yeah, it's really, really cheesy, but I thought, fuck it, I just want to buy it. And that's Mad Dog McCree Gunslinger Pack, and it comes with the original game, Mad Dog 2, and the Bounty Hunter, the last Bounty Hunter, sorry. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't put the space shooter game that the same company made. I forget the name of it, but I know you played a character called the Star Ranger, and you had like a sort of laser pistol instead of like a revolver in like a western. I don't know if that's like an unlockable extra if you beat all the games, but yeah, if not, that's it's kind of a shame that they didn't put that in there. But yeah, I absolutely loved the original. So some of the dialogue is cheesy as hell, but at the same time quite memorable. So yeah, I just, as soon as I saw it, I just had to pick it up, and it was quite cheap as well. Again, with the sort of sale that was going on. And also I got the House of the Dead Returns, or it has two House of the Dead 2 and House of the Dead 3. House of the Dead 2 I absolutely loved. I played it both in the arcades and on the Sega Dreamcast when I owned one back in the day. House of the Dead 3 I never played because I never owned the original Xbox, and also by that point I didn't really go to the arcades much anymore. But yeah, I look forward to playing it. I've heard it's quite good. Not as good as the first two, definitely not the second one, but it's still not bad. And finally for this part, one GameCube game. I actually technically already own this one on the Wii, but I was in CX and I had a little bit more like in-store credit, and this was kind of pricey, but I kind of wanted to treat myself and pick this one up because I never really got round to playing through the whole game on the Wii, and I heard the GameCube version's pretty much the same, if not slightly better. And that is The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. As I said, it was already on the Wii, but you don't have to worry about like the motion controls or anything like that, which is always a bonus for me personally. And yeah, I did play this for a couple of hours back then, and yeah, I really enjoyed it, but I felt it was a little bit bland personally to start with. I know I have heard that it gets better later on, but I just didn't have the patience for it, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope to get back to this at some point and hopefully finish it one day. Okay, and that is it for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 for more sort of retro look at some games. So what am I talking about? I have some 3DS games and PS1 games to show you. So yeah, stay tuned for part 2.